Hey guys, I just took a series of really unflattering thumbnails for this video, so there's that, which you probably already know because you clicked on this video because I'm like the really unflattering thumbnail, right? You see some double chins and you just want to click on them, am I right? Anyways, it is almost the end of July, hooray, which means I get to go back to school soon, and which means I have a whole month's worth of favorite items to share with you guys. I filmed a really kick-butt June favorites, and my makeup was on point that day, and I had so many things to share in June, and I can't find that footage anywhere. And if you liked my Facebook page, you know this because I've been like ranting about it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go edit my June favorites even though it's halfway through the month. And then I was like, wait, I can't even find the footage. I thought I imported it and it's mysteriously gone from my camera and also not in my iMovie. This is what happens when iMovie updates. I just get confused and my whole world turns upside down, and that's why I haven't had many videos lately, so sorry about that. I'm so mad. If I find it, I'm gonna upload it anyways. Even if it's like December, I'm gonna be like, the long lost June favorites video, and you guys are gonna watch my June favorites video and listen to me watch about how summery and perfect everything is while you're Christmas shopping. I hope I find it because that would be fun, right? Anyways, I have slightly less favorites this month to share with you guys, so that means short video, right? Because a lot of my things are still my favorites from last month and I already talked about them, and I don't want to repeat myself in case I do ever find that footage. So yeah, let's get started with some beauty favoritos. So my favorite skin combo for this month, I'm kind of cheating because I did mention this last month, but I just love it so much. It's going to be my favorite again. This is the Maybelline Pure Stay Powder Foundation. Has SPF 15, and I'm in the shade Ivory. It was from the CVS 50% off sale a million years ago, and this was just sitting in my drawer as a like backup powder for a really long time, and I've been using it all summer long. Look, I like almost finished it up, and I like actually broke the hinge the other day. I just love this stuff. It's really good. I've only been using BB creams, as you'll hear about in my next product, and instead of using just a regular setting powder, I'll use this powder foundation, and it gives you a little extra coverage, and this just gets rid of the oiliness so quickly. Like, no oiliness left, so you can just touch up with this throughout the day, and yeah, makes your complexion really mattified, and I just love it so much. It has really good coverage. I used that a few summers ago too, and it was my favorite then too, so it's good stuff. I hope they still make it. And then the other face product I've been using all month is the Rimmel BB Cream 9-in-1 Skin Perfecting Super Makeup in the shade Light. It has SPF 25, and originally I really didn't like this BB cream when I was going on a BB cream spree, and I was like, oh, it has this weird tint to it, because look, it has like a gray cast. Do you see that? And I was like, that's not gonna go well with my pale skin. And it used to like make me look really like dried out and crusty, if you know what I mean. Not texture wise, just color wise, like I was a really old and had gray skin. But then I went back to it this summer, and it smells nice. Has a fresh, almost florally scent, and I just really like it. So I've been using this non-stop pretty much this month, and it just gives really good coverage, and it's a good color for me. It's actually a little like orangey tinted, so it kind of warms up my skin and makes me look like I have a wee bit of a tan. So that plus the powder foundation has been my go-to skin combo, and I just have been really liking it. It's simple, and I can do it really quick and just slap it on my face and I'm good to go. I have a whole bunch of eyeball favorites. So let me start with the eyeshadow combo that I was using when I went on vacation. It just gave me a really glowy, fresh, like clean look. It's actually, I would start with this eyeshadow single by Urban Decay. That's just in my little build your own palette, and this is in the color ABC Gum, and it's completely matte, and it's like a peach kind of warmer version of my skin tone. I really like it. So I would just take this with this awesome fluffy Eco Tools by Alicia Silverstone kind of angled eyeshadow brush. I never used to reach for this, but one day it was the only clean brush I had, so I'll just do that, and I would dust it all over my lid up to my brow bone, and then like in my tear duct area, and then under my eye, and it just totally brightens up your eyes, and it's like you're putting concealer around it, and it kind of covers up all your veins and your dark circles and stuff like that. So I'd like that, and it would just be a good base for all my eyeshadow, and sometimes I just wear that by itself because it made me look really like I'd slept well and was a healthy human being. And then when I would go out, I would put a matte crease color with that eyeshadow. It's from my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, which I probably mentioned a couple months ago, maybe last month, I don't remember. I've been using this a lot since I've been home. And I just use Tease, which is this pretty like mid-range, not too dark, not too light kind of color, like a purpley taupe, and I just put that in the crease, and it wasn't too dark, and it was just a really pretty combo, and I really liked how matte it was, and it just kind of made my hazel eyes pop. And then with that, this was like my go-to vacation look when I went to the beach. I would wear my Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes eyeliner in 6L, and this is waterproof so I could wear it to the beach. And it's just a really pretty, they have a whole bunch of purple eyeliners, but I just happened to pick this one up one day. That looks like poop brown. That is an awful swatch. But this is like a really pretty, kind of dark, blackened violet with like some like kind of pinky shimmer in there. Wow, can you tell at all that that's purple and not brown? A little bit. Sorry, my lighting is so bad. I just got out of work and I was like, I need to film. Someone came into work today and recognized me from my videos, so that was pretty cool. They were like, I know why you look familiar. My daughter showed me your makeup videos one time, and I was like, oh, you don't say. That's me, all right. But anyways, this really made my hazel eyes pop. I'd put it on my upper lash line, smudge it a little bit with an e.l.f. smudger brush, and it was just so pretty. And then to finish off that look, this is my go-to summer waterproof beach mascara ever since last year. I loved it last year too. I don't think I ever talked about it because I wasn't really in the swing of doing favorites videos. But this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes, and this is the waterproof one. I have it in... I cannot read that. I have no idea what that says. But this just has a really cool, really spiky brush that like actually really hurts if you get it too close to your eye, especially if you're a contact wearer like myself. But it really just gets in there and it gives you the most amazing volume. Even with one coat, you can just like swipe it on there and go out the door and your eyes just look huge and amazing, and that just added to the glowy look. That was my whole beach eye look. So summer favorite mascara. If you need a waterproof mascara, pick this one up. It's amazing. And then this eyeshadow single is kind of another one of my summer go-tos. I wore this a lot, not last summer, but the summer before. This is from the Surf Baby collection, as you can tell from the hibiscus surfboard on the front. And I actually got this at the cosmetic company outlet store because it was like a limited edition shade, blah, blah, blah. And this is in the shade Short Shorts. It's a frost, and it's just like a more whitey tone neutral than my other kind of highlight lid colors. Can you see that at all? Maybe I'll do a swatch. Maybe this one won't turn out poop brown, but it's just a really pretty iridescent, really shows up a lot. It's pretty opaque color, and I just really love it. It's really flattering on me, and I think it makes my brown, it makes my eyes look really brown, and then I'll just pair it with some black eyeliner like I did today. I'll just put it on my lid in my inner corner, and it just makes you look awake. Pop on some mascara and your eyelashes look super long, and that's just kind of my go-to lazy summer look. So I really love this eyeshadow single. Sadly, it is limited edition. I'm sure you could find dupes, but I just know I love this one, so I stick with it. It's always in my makeup drawer, but I finally started reaching for it again, so we're buddies. For a summery glow, I've been really into using my NARS Laguna bronzer and Orgasm blush duo. I'm wearing this bronzer today. It's really pretty. I know I love my Too Faced one, the matte one that I use. So I haven't been using that because I can't find it, so I've been using this instead. It has a little bit of shimmer, but it's not like overwhelming on the face. Like, I'm not a glitter fest right now. Usually I hate non-matte bronzers, but this one has grown on me. And then this, used in moderation because it's really bright on me, just gives you a really pretty glow and you layer it over that bronzer. So that's a really good go-to a beachy summer look. For perfumes, I've been really into using my Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy little roller ball. Got this from Sephora. It's really tiny. This is like a quarter of an ounce. But I really like using this. I'm a rollerball person because I never like ever use up perfume. Like, I don't usually use it that often. I feel like this is the perfume that every perfume since this came out has tried to imitate. It's like that typical girly, sweet, almost candy-like scent, but it doesn't smell like you're like 10 either. It's just nice. I like it. If you've ever smelled this, you know what I'm talking about. Then, for lips. Okay, this is gonna be rant number 2 of this video. Number 1 was how I lost my footage for June. Number 2 is how someone stole my purse a couple weeks ago. The purse itself was like a really cute little, like, this size H&M brown leather crossbody bag. It was so cute. It was the perfect size, and it was just really lightweight and adorable for summer instead of the usual 50-pound giant purse I carry around. So that was going to be in my favorites video, along with the pair of vintage sunglasses my mom got me at an antique auction, which I love. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should do, LOL86, I would wear them all the time and they'd be in all my pictures because I love them to death. Those also got stolen along with the purse itself, and in it was also 2 of my favorite MAC lipsticks that were going to be in my favorites video. So, life lesson. Don't steal people's purses because then you screw up their monthly favorites video and also their lives. I'm so angry about that, and I, like, every day I remember, like, other things that were in that purse that I forgot were in that purse that I didn't realize were missing until the time I think about it, and it just makes me so mad every time I remember something else. So 2 of my favorite lipsticks that were in that purse were Angel by MAC. I was just loving that on vacation. It's a perfect glossy kind of golden undertoned pink, and it was just so pretty. And then another one was Diva by MAC, which is a deep, like really dark, like brownie red matte color. And I was wearing that a lot on Instagram too. It went really well with my sunglasses. Why is my hair being gross? I was in love with Diva. It was like my sassy, like going out lipstick. Like, I'm such a matte red lip person, and I just absolutely love that one. I got it for myself for my birthday and someone stole it from me. Luckily, I like did some research and found a really good, inexpensive drugstore dupe for Diva, which is the Wet n Wild. It's from their like matte line of lipsticks, and it's in Cherry Bomb, and I did swatches of Diva before it got stolen, and I did swatches of this, so I'm going to do a comparison blog post so you can see more, but this is kind of the general family of that color. Let's do a little swatchy swatch. It looks a lot darker on, and it's just really like pretty and mysterious and alluring, and I absolutely loved it. So now, thankfully, I only had to spend under $2 for this, and now I can wear that and get a similar color. And then another MAC lipstick I've been loving that luckily wasn't in my purse that day is the MAC Viva Glam Gaga lipstick. It's a luster finish. It's just a really pretty, everyone describes it as like a really bright bubblegum pink, but I think it's like pretty wearable. Like if you do a light coat of it and then like blot a little bit, I can wear it to work, and it just gives you a nice like pink tone so you don't have foundation lips. There's a badly lit swatch of it. Can you see? This is why we have Google and Temptalia for when Elle can't do decent swatches. Do you see that? It's just a bright kind of pinky color, and I think it's good for every day. Then again, I wear kind of more out there funky lipsticks, but that's what I've been liking, and I just realized this is cracked. I'm gonna cry. My last beauty-esque product is the Clinique Take the Day Off Makeup Remover for lids, lashes, and lips. I love this so much. It works really well for waterproof mascara when you're going to the beach, just waterproof makeup in general. I also use it for face makeup sometimes, or like really dark staining lipsticks. I love it a lot, and it's not too oily feeling, and it works, and you're not like tugging all your eyelashes out. It's just a great eye makeup remover, and I've been using it a lot this month because I keep forgetting to buy makeup removing wipes, which I need to do today. My fashion favorite this month has been, yet again like last month, not that you would know because that footage is missing, it has been a pair of shoes, and they're from the brand Soda, and I'm not exactly sure where you get these. I actually bought these on the app Depop, which I talked about in my thrifting haul. It's really cool. It's like the app Vinted, or I think Pose was like another one that was out a few years ago, where you can like sell your own items like fashion and beauty and video games and books and whatever you want, and then you can buy from other people too. It's pretty much online thrift store. I have my own shop. My username is MissglamBAM, and I've sold a few things. It's really fun. I bought a lot of really cool things on there, and these have been one of my favorites. I wear these like almost every time I go out now. They just have these black buckles on the side and then zips on the inside and a little bit of a heel, and I don't know what it is about these, but they go with everything, and they're so cool, and I feel like they're a little boho because they have all the straps and stuff. I got this and a Brandy Melville circle skirt for like under $20, including shipping. I'll list the user down below, but you can find such cool things on that app, and if you haven't downloaded it already, I highly encourage you to. It's so much fun. And check out my shop. I've been thinking of doing like a discount code for people who watch my videos, so if you like are watching this and you get that app and you follow me and want to buy something, just like message me and be like, hey, I watch your videos, and I'll give you like 25% off or something like that. Deal? Deal. As for edible favorites, I've been so into making smoothies lately. It's ridiculous. I'll do them as desserts, I'll do it as breakfast, I'll do it as like a snack throughout the day, or like after I go to the gym, because what I like to throw in is some protein powder, because as a vegetarian, you never get enough protein. So this particular one is the brand Herbalife, and it's a protein drink mix, and this one's vanilla flavored, which I really like. It kind of smells like white chocolate, which is really yummy. And you just use, it says a serving size is 2 tablespoons. I usually put in 1 because the flavor is a little strong for me, and that has 15% of your daily protein if you do just 1 scoop. I'm not advertising right now, I promise. I just really like this, and I'm trying to like explain my recipe. I've been doing a lot of, I'll chop up some fresh bananas, I'll put in frozen fruit. I've been getting like little baggies of like pre-cut strawberries or like raspberries that are pre-rinsed, because they're so easy. You can just throw them in, and then you don't need ice because the fruit is frozen, and my blender gets really mad when you put ice in it, so frozen fruit is the way to go. I've been putting kale in them too. You don't even taste it, and it's so good for you. I'm one of those people that like really likes spinach, so kale is like its cousin, right? So like the taste doesn't bother me at all. It's mostly a texture thing. And then I'll put in like some milk. I should make a video with some recipes. And then I'll put in the protein powder and blend it, and they're just so delicious. Sometimes I'll put in fresh fruit or like a little bit of like Greek yogurt or something. So that's what I've been really liking. I've been loving my smoothies, and I really want to take like a blender back to school with me, but I feel like you're not allowed to, and that would also piss off my neighbors. But I'm gonna be so sad and smoothie deprived when I go back to school, because this is like a multiple times a week thing for me at this point. This is my last favorite, I promise. I'm like tired of talking at this point. My tongue is tired. But my favorite book of this month, I read on my Nook when I was on vacation. It was Survivor by Chuck Palahniuk. I love Chuck Palahniuk. I feel like I've talked about him before. This was a really good book. On the Nook, it was only 249 pages, so it was a pretty quick read. I read it in like 3 days on vacation because I was like glued to my Nook the entire time I was reading it. It's so good and like suspenseful, and it's about, the main character is named Tender, and he's like the last surviving member of like this death cult, and their culture reminds me a lot of like an Amish kind of culture, like from what I know about the Amish from like visiting Amish country and watching TV shows and stuff, which isn't very probably accurate information, but it just kind of reminded me of that. It was just like a very old-fashioned kind of thing, and it kind of talks about his transition into modern society, and Chuck Palahniuk's a very like cynical writer, so I mean, his books aren't for everyone. I definitely say like 16 plus. They're not very inappropriate, but they're so entertaining. All his characters have like the best like quirks and like weird personality traits, and they're just so interesting. I could not put this book down. It's just really like funny in a really like screwed up way, but I definitely recommend that you guys check it out if you're looking for a book to read. It's not really a typical beach read, but it's really good. So yeah. And then, okay, I lied, I have one more favorite. As always, I did a Spotify playlist with my favorite songs of the month. A few artists I've been really into this month. Well, actually, it's more like genres. One has been like Hispanic Spanish music. If you didn't know, I'm actually a Spanish minor. So I sometimes like to listen to music in Spanish anyways. It's really good for like the gym and like running and stuff because it's just, I don't know, it's just like peppy and happy and like party music most of the time. And also when I went on vacation, like one of the only radio stations my car could get was Hispanic, so my friends and I were listening to that. That was really fun. And then one night at home, I just turned on the radio and found a Spanish station and listened to it for like 3 hours, and I have a whole like Espanol playlist on Spotify, which I should share with you guys because that's a bunch of music in Spanish too. And one artist I've really been liking is, of course, Enrique Iglesias, and I found out about the song Bailando, which I'm obsessed with, like a week before it came really popular on the radio, and all of a sudden I heard it everywhere, and I was like, wait, I thought I was like one of the only people that knew about that song, and now it's everywhere. It's just so good. You should check out the all Spanish version if you haven't already. It's just so good. And then another genre that I never thought I'd be saying this, that I've been listening to a lot lately, is country. And I'm one of those people that's like, oh, I'll listen to anything but country, you know, but I do like Rascal Flatts, so there are exceptions. But one of my friends from work kind of like dared me to listen to country a little bit more, and again, that was like the only radio station I could get all the way from my house to where I went on vacation. So the whole road trip I was kind of listening to like country, switching back and forth between like pop and country. And I have a bunch of country songs I really like added to my playlist, so you'll see that. I really like Whatever She's Got. I really like This Is How We Roll, I think it's called. I really like Play It Again. Those songs are like always stuck in my head, and if you listen to country radio, you know them too, because they're really popular. Something About Summer, Megan Rosette talked about this in her last favorites video. Something About Summer always makes me want to listen to country, so that's my excuse, okay? I'm not a hypocrite, I promise. Also, Cassidy Pope, she used to be like the lead singer of Hey Monday, which was a band I really liked a few years ago, and now she's like a country artist, and she has this song, I Wish I Could Break Your Heart, and I really like it, and I love her voice, and it's kind of weird to me that she's now doing country, but I really like that song. So check it out if you haven't already. Check out that playlist, follow me on Spotify, blah 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 blah. Guys, I forgot to mention my furry favorite of the month. This is my puppy Sunny, right? I did an entire vlog of puppies first week, like the first week we brought her home, so stay tuned for that. Say hi. If you want to share with me your July favorites down below, I'd love to hear them. We can like share secrets of the makeup world. That's why we're all here, right? Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you later. Check the down bar for all sorts of cool links that I promised I'd put there. And I'll see you next time. Bye!